This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Iqbal Singh says he has not received summons from the Enforcement Directorate but says he is ready for questioning and will quit if his resignation is sought. Jayalalitha reiterates her appeal to the EC to take action against the alleged attacks on AIADMK members and their allies. Thangabalu's effigy is burnt in Basin Bridge today. Heartburn against the TNCC chief increases after he expelled 19 members. And Junior Chika gets cracking to NDTV Hindu with surely like father like son off the field.
Can you imitate your father by any chance? Just his mannerisms?
A very good evening. You're watching the news tonight with me, Divya. Let's take a look at the news making national headlines. Arvind Kejriwal rejects Digvijay Singh's claims that 50 lakhs was spent on Anna Hazare's 4-day hunger strike. An infection has meant that Arunima's leg will have to be amputated further. Her condition has been described as serious. Arunima gets more offers of help. Yuvraj Singh and Harbhajan give Arunima $1 lakh each. After the alert at the Fukushima plant was raised to the highest level, the operator of Fukushima says the crisis should be under control in 9 months. Lewis Hamilton pips Sebastian Vettel to the post, wins his first Grand Prix this season. Well, our top story on the news tonight, the Puducherry Lieutenant Governor under suspicion for his alleged links to the Pune-based businessman Hassan Ali says he is ready to quit if his resignation is sought. Sources have told NDTV the Enforcement Directorate could summon Iqbal Singh as early as next week. However, Iqbal Singh, who is now in the capital, dismissed the claims that he's received any summons, but says he is ready to face questioning. The Puducherry Lieutenant Governor, in a letter to the Home Ministry, has said that he recommended Hassan Ali's name for a passport but doesn't have any links with Hassan Ali, who is considered to be the country's biggest tax evader.
खबरें इसलिए आ रही हैं सिर्फ एक ही सब्जेक्ट पे केजरीवाल जी ने लेटर दिया। अरे लेटर दिया, मैंने कॉपी दे दी। एज एमपी मैंने हजारों लेटर लिखे, वो मेरे पास कापियां पड़ी हुई हैं।
सर, अब ये सवाल आ रहा है कि कल से आप कहा जा रहा है कि आपने इस्तीफा आपने दे दिया है।
अरे भाई, मुझे जब इस्तीफा मांगेंगे मैं देने को तैयार हूँ, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं। अगर पहले इंक्वायरी तो करें जो लेटर दिया।
அதாவது இதுவரையும் அரசாங்கத்துக்கோ இல்லை அவருக்கோ இல்லை எங்களுக்கோ எந்த விதமான இன்டிமேஷன் கிடையாது. ஒன்று. இரண்டாவது, அவர் தன்னுடைய நேரடியாக யாருக்கும் அந்த கடிதங்கள் தரவில்லை. மூன்றாவது, இது கோர்ட் நடவடிக்கையாக இருக்கின்ற காரணத்தினாலே நாம் அதிகமாக அதில் உள்ளே செல்வது என்பது சரியாக இருக்காது. இதுவரையும் அந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே இல்லை. there is no intimation. எங்கள் அரசாங்கத்தை பொறுத்தவரையும் எங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் இன்டிமேஷன் இல்லை.
Moving on, the AIADMK General Secretary Jayalalitha today reiterated her appeal to the Election Commission to take effective steps to stop the attacks on the cadre of the AIADMK and its allies. She cited fresh instances of violence which targeted the AIADMK cadre in Pallavaram and Roypuram Assembly constituencies. She alleged that the DMK men unleashed violence on the cadre of AIADMK and its allies all across the state. She charged that the DMK regime was not capable of taking care of the law and order situation in the state. She urged the Election Commission to take steps to stop what she calls the continuing attacks. Well, the heartburn against Thangabalu has been increasing by the day for a few sections of the Congress members. Yesterday, members of the Youth Congress burnt his effigy in T Nagar, and today a group of people believed to be supporters of Karate Tyagarajan burnt an effigy of the TNCC chief in Basin Bridge. Last week, Thangabalu had expelled 19 members from the Congress, including SV Shekhar and Karate Tyagarajan, for which he has been receiving a lot of flack. But Thangabalu has maintained his stand, saying they indulged in anti-party activities.
He has intentionally hidden a lot of facts to the AICC we want to bring the mismanagement of the TNCC president. The TNCC president is supposed to lead and help the party. Instead, he is hurting the party by his inefficiency, his nepotism, and the several other factors that have been very well known in Tamil Nadu.
Moving on to some national news now, RTI activist and member of the Lokpal Bill crafting panel, Arvind Kejriwal, has defended the funding for the anti-corruption crusade led by Anna Hazare a day after the Congress General Secretary Digvijay Singh questioned the huge funding for anti-corruption Anna Hazare's 4-day hunger strike in Delhi. Yesterday, Digvijay Singh had claimed rupees 50 lakhs was spent for Hazare's 4-day agitation at Jantar Mantar. Now, Mr. Kejriwal has claimed that Digvijay's figures are wrong and that a total of 30 lakhs have been spent over the last 4 months. Meanwhile, Digvijay has taken on the civil society yet again, saying that the drafting of the Lokpal Bill should be done in consultation with opposition parties.
The drafting committee can call members of the other political parties to discuss.
But do you think that members of the opposition should be taken on in the drafting committee?
No, I'm not saying take them on the drafting committee, but they should be called for discussion.
So you mean the discussion should go outside of the ambit of this drafting committee as well?
No, this drafting committee itself should call the different political parties.
And social activist Anna Hazare today said that he has been told that the CD carrying audio clippings of a purported telephone conversation between Shanti Bhushan, SP Chief Mulayam Singh Yadav and Amar Singh about influencing a judge was doctored. Asked about whether he could give a guarantee about Shanti Bhushan, Hazare says he couldn't give a guarantee for anyone but for himself.
अभी सवेरे मेरे पास जो सीडी इस देश की हाई लेवल की लेबोरेटरी है वहाँ मैं भेजी थी टेस्टिंग के लिए और उसका रिपोर्ट आया है कि ये सीडी बोगस है। ऐसा रिपोर्ट आया, मुझे सवेरे सवेरे ये बात लेकर आए लोग। अभी शांति भूषण उनके ऊपर कोर्ट में दावा लगा रहे हैं, तो अगर वो दोषी है तो उसको दोषी पकड़कर पनिशमेंट होना जरूरी है। किसी आदमी को मैं गारंटी कैसे दे सकता हूँ? शांति भूषण और मेरा तो अभी परिचय हुआ ये कमेटी के कारण। मैं लाइफ में कभी भी ऐसा बुरा कर्म नहीं किया, ना करूँगा। ये मैं अपनी गारंटी दे सकता है, दूसरे की गारंटी मैं कैसे दे सकता?
Moving on, the newly formed panel on the Lokpal Bill met for the first time in the capital yesterday, but the controversial CD sent anonymously to media houses a day before this meet that allegedly contains the co-chairman Shanti Bhushan's damaging conversation, however, did not overshadow the meet even as Shanti Bhushan himself reacted to the CD controversy, terming it a smear campaign against him and his family.
Do you feel it's a campaign to malign people? Basically, a malicious campaign to malign people?
It certainly looks like.
Shanti Bhushan emerging from the first meeting of the Lokpal Drafting Committee, only to be buffeted by a volley of questions about the CD controversy. In the CD that was anonymously sent to various media houses, Bhushan can purportedly be heard talking to Amar Singh and Mulayam Singh about fixing a judge at the price of 4 crores. Shanti Bhushan and his son Prashant Bhushan, both of whom are on the Lokpal Drafting Committee, have described the controversy as an attempt to defame them. They say the CD is doctored. Harish Salve moved to Supreme Court on behalf of Ratan Tata, seeking a stay on the publication of Radia tapes. He says the controversy is an outcome of the system that's been created, a system he calls worrying. Ironically, Salve and Bhushan are on opposing sides in the Radia tapes case.
We are becoming a society of anarchy, where people are built, iconized and demonized, not necessarily based on truth. This just might be one more occasion where people have either, if the CD is false, they are being demonized on falsity, and if the CD is true, they have been iconized on the wrong basis. So now you've created this whole edifice, and now this controversy has started, and you are rightly asking the question, should not these two Caesars' wives also be above suspicion? The problem is the system which we have created, and if we have to live with the system, the only answer to your question is yes.
Then there are those who feel the endless controversies are a reality check after the euphoria over the initial success of the people's movement.
everybody lives in glass houses. Nobody should throw stones. A purist view is that nobody hankers for an office. If you are accused, you wait till the accusation blows over. The non-purist view is no matter what you've done, continue. A great movement is beginning to falter.
But many supporters of the Bhushan say the controversy is nothing but a smear campaign meant to derail the Lokpal bill.
This is a kind of a smear campaign going on. Idea is कि सारे मुद्दे को भटकाने की कोशिश की जा रही है जो नहीं होना चाहिए. Ultimately, Jan Lokpal bill is the core issue.
The Lokpal Drafting Committee has held its first meeting and both sides say the talks were positive and meaningful. But fact remains there have been simply too many controversies surrounding the committee in recent days. And if public perception is paramount, then the big question is, will the public have enough faith in this entire process meant to cleanse the system? In New Delhi, with Anuma Biswas, Neha Khanna for NDTV.
And coming up on the news tonight, a special report from South Africa on the controversy surrounding a new book on Mahatma Gandhi.